ready.
Right.
Wow. What a crazy, unbelievable. Fun following all you guys. The next phase for me is it's the beginning of dreams coming true. Uh, I believe it's the start of whatever your dream is: financial freedom, changing your zip code, traveling, whatever you need to go in and dust it off. I've said dream big. And this is part of that phase. When you start seeing the wallets come, you start uh, getting paid through items being sold. Now, don't be crazy and think you're going to be a millionaire in a day. That's not going to happen. But I believe it's the beginning of the rest of your life. Freedom. Um, Change your address. Um, Whatever it is you were looking for. Travel. Maybe homeschooling for your children. Uh, just have an enjoyable life and sharing it with others. And at the same time, blessing people that need to be blessed. And I set it up to go on for as long as we could even see. And whether you're in a month or 4 years or 4.5 years, um, you're here. I don't care if you're the last person or the first person, you're here. That's all that matters. You're in. And take very serious. I heard people say, be ready, be ready. Don't look for extensions. We don't need extensions. The only extension we need is when Ash says we do. If he needs more time, we need more time. Other than that, we should be ready at the best we can. The company has gone out of their way to make it so that any person on the planet can get in. Anyone, anybody can engage the engine in this rocket ship. We all have our own rocket ship. And there's going to be ways that we can have fun, FUN, sharing, building even bigger organizations. And you don't need it through marketing or recruiting. I hate those words, they're nasty. And because you're in something you're proud of, you'll share it, and people will come in because of your attitude. Trust me. People want to follow. They want to follow something good. There's enough bad in this world. They're looking for good. Everyone is looking for good, no matter what it is. Trust me, they're starving for it. You go on the news, it's bad, 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 bad. Another channel is horrendous, another channel horrendous. And then you see about 250 or 400 people on a webinar cheering and happy, anywhere from 35 to 85. And they got to go, I don't know what they got, but I want it. And the cool thing about it, it's legal. It's a legal drug. It's called ONPASSIVE. You can get as much as you want of it. You can OD on it like I did. And the outcome is every day's better. I don't sit around worried about stuff. I think the worst day is going to be the best day of our life. It's only going to get better. Focus on what you want. Get your stuff ready. When he says go, go. Nobody's going to be left behind. But we are our brother's keeper. Like it or not, we should be. The company was built on serving others. It started with Ask Me Par, the biggest server I've ever met. Biggest servant I've ever met in my life personally. Biggest one I ever heard of was Jesus Christ. And Ash came in and said, what can I do for you? Do you know if we did that to everyone else, how big and powerful this company would be? And it is that way. We have a core group of people that's growing every day that give and give and give and give and give. And no matter what anybody tells you, as corny as it sounds, giving feels so much better than receiving. It absolutely does. I don't know what it is. I think it's just the way it's supposed to be. But I love helping people. I love watching their face. I love seeing people grow. I remember the first time I went over to the webinar on Sunday and saw the 4 tech guys, barely understood a word they said. They're all broken English and everything else. And I went, who are these guys? Then I realized, wow, they have something to offer. And if you remember right, 8 months ago, 7 months ago, when they came out, every other word out of people's mouths is, when are we going to launch? My game plan was, if they come in and give the experience of IT, it will knock down the question of when are we going to launch. And by God, they did it. In fact, they can speak about the whole business now. They can let go of IT and still go into a webinar and speak as good as anyone else. So yeah, I put them in the nest. I kicked them out. If they can't fly, they're hitting the ground. But they flew. And that's a beautiful thing. Jean, remember she first did a video. And I looked at it, and it was one of the handwriting videos. Wow, this is amazing. As soon as I saw it, asked her, who did this video? I said, Jean Oliva. Of course, I didn't say her name right. I didn't say her name right for 7 months. But he looked at it and said, wow, she's talented. Boom, look where she is now. All of you. Raphael, quiet, in the Bahamas. You never saw him. He's everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Miraj, he's a quiet guy. He's everywhere. He found his lane. He's happy where he's at. Lynn, oh my God, Lynn, yeah, Lynn. She's a powerhouse. She's everywhere. Absolutely. Ron, I don't know about you guys, but if I didn't have ONPASSIVE, my life would suck. I mean, I love my family and my grandkids, but it would suck. I don't have other things, and I loved my job when I worked, but ONPASSIVE took the place of that, and 10 times more. But, if you don't see it, you're doing something wrong. And if you do see it, get ready. You know what's coming. Don't get this little seatbelt. It's going to break. You got to get a harness. We're going in for a rocket trip. By the way, you're looking good, Karina. What, are you going on a date tonight or what? Look how serious she is. Anyway, but let's have fun. And things are coming quickly, real quickly. The company's bigger than any one person. If there's someone you can help, because if there's someone you can help and you don't, that's wrong. Give them a lending hand. Some people don't understand the verbiage. I mean, simple as log in. They think it's a bowel movement. I mean, you got to go show them what it means. Some people are embarrassed to even ask. So make them feel not embarrassed and guide them. We should be guiding people, not directing. And if we do the right thing and help people, push people above yourself, this movement that we're seeing now, a year from now, we'll have 100 million people maybe feeling the same way we do. And then everybody will know your name, just like Cheers said. Anyway, thank you. God bless everybody.